You know, it's just a shame that more kids can't grow up on a ranch or on a farm or in a rural setting these days, because the sense of self-reliance, the work ethic, and the overall experience that they get just can't be duplicated at home, playing video games, or in the classroom. The love of nature and the appreciation for animals and the sense of gratitude that they get growing up out here is just second to none. Now I figured there's probably, I don't know, well over 100 gates on this ranch. And we try to do as much work as we can horseback. And opening a gate horseback is just a simple job requirement. I mean, there's really no getting around it. So each horse and each hand is going to have to know how to open a gate horseback. We build it into the program and we expect them all to do it.
I think we pissed her off.
Any parent that has kids that love to ride will understand how difficult it is to come by these good kids' horses. We're very fortunate around here. We've got great horses to ride.
Get the dust knocked up. Don't lean so far, buddy. Just sit straight up. Don't put your hand on the gate yet. Sit straight up. Now pick up your reins and move him over to the gate. Then you can pick up the gate. There you go.
Now, a simple job like opening and closing a gate can be pretty difficult for a kid. But if he's mounted on the right horse and the horse knows his role in the whole deal, then it's going to make it a heck of a lot simpler.
See, Dawson, that's right there is what I'm talking about. Whenever you take his head to the right and his ribs and everything keep on going that way, yeah, put leg in him until he gets behind his nose and straightens out. All right, you understand what I'm saying? Didn't we go over that the other day, or was that Abigail?
Now, I can't help it. It's in my nature. I just got to tell him how to do everything. I know he gets sick of listening to me, but I'm just trying to help him.
I'm not saying use your leg to turn him around, but just push that rib cage in behind his nose where he's not wallering on you like that. He'll end up smacking your leg on something. That will not be pleasant.
Hey, I've opened a lot of gates. I used to work on a feed yard. So having a good horse that'll knows what it's doing, it really helps. But on these colts, when you're trying to get a job done, it gets a little bit annoying. You gotta just think to yourself, we gotta step back, try and teach these horses a job. So it just doesn't get done quite as fast as you want it to get done. Simple as that.
Go ahead, guys, go ahead.
Now, it's pretty stinking cool to see your kids, 8 and 9 years old, get mounted on their horses. Heck, they go out and catch their own horses, come back in. Of course, I help them saddle them, but they climb up there on their own, they trot out, and they go out and they part off a dozen heifers and put them in the lane and bring them up, and so that we can work them. I mean, how many kids can say that they grew up doing that? It's a pretty special experience.
No, we only want about 10 head.
okay if we get more?
10. Well, we'll just take what goes through the gate, and then we'll clean them up when we get down there. Caroline, come on, block the hole, baby. Block the hole, there you go. Good, good. Walk up, guys, walk up, keep walking up, keep on. Mac, you come this way just a little bit. Caroline, you go toward Dawson a little bit. See, there's a big hole right there. Good girl. Walk up, Caroline, you're behind, baby. Get right in line with them. There you go, right there. Okay, so today we're gonna set this colt up and show him how to open a gate. It's a problem that we run into a lot around here with these inexperienced horses, and I see even a lot of handier guys run into these problems, particularly when they're in a hurry. You know, heck, they might have cattle jump the fence and out in the interstate or something, and they're in a hurry trying to get the gate open. And they just can't seem to get their horse to cooperate. And it's really not a problem of your horse being too dumb or a lack of body control or anything like that. Really, it's just that your horse doesn't know what his role is. A horse understands what a gate is. They know that they have to go in and out of them all the time. And so when you approach the gate, that's what they're going to want to do. They're going to want to go through the gate, okay? But as far as getting the gate open with you on his back, he's not exactly sure what he's supposed to be doing there. So I'm just going to show you how I set it up. The colt that I'm on is not going to give me any trouble at this gate because I do it from day one. I set these horses up for success with these gates from day one. So we're not really going to run into any problems, but I'm going to show you, I'm just going to sort of mock this up and show you the steps that I will go through to teach them what their role is when we approach the gate, okay? It doesn't have anything to do with side passing or body control or anything like that, although those things will come as a byproduct of opening and closing gates, okay? This is how I'd set it up on the ranch. All right, so this is a good gate for this exercise because this is your typical ranch gate. It's rusty and it's in bad shape, and it takes two hands to operate it. And so you know, you'd come up here, usually, you know, a person would come up to the gate and they would lean over and start to do this because they have to have two hands on the gate. And well, the first thing that's going to happen is that their horse is going to face up to the gate because they know, the horse knows that he's got to go through the gate, right? So typically you'll see the rider get frustrated and they'll start wailing on them with this foot over here to move their hip around, and they'll lean over here to do this again, and then their colt starts walking off with them, right? And then they'll either back them up or they'll jerk them back around over here, and they'll try to do it on this side, and they'll kick their hip over here and they'll say get over there, and then the colt is either going to face up or he's going to walk off again, all right? And the frustration just continues to mount, both with the horse and with the rider. So this is what I do, all right? Really all I want to do is set up the gate so that it's a comfortable spot for the horse to be in, okay? So I'm just going to bring him up here and I'm going to let him stand right here, all right? If he wants to move off, I'm going to hustle his feet away from the gate, okay? As long as he's moving away from the gate, I'm hustling. As he approaches the gate, I let the pressure off, okay? And I let him come back and I rest at the gate. And I don't care if he's parallel to the gate, if he's at a 45-degree angle, or if he's facing it. All I want him to do is to be relaxed right here. We might have to do this 15 or 20 times, depending on how deep the frustration is in your horse concerning this gate. Okay, but it's going to be real important for you to set this up on a day when the cattle aren't out in the interstate, okay? You can't do this when you're in a hurry. You need 15 minutes to do this on a day when you don't have anything else to do. All right, so my horse comes up to the gate. I just want him to be relaxed, all right? This colt right now he's got both ears back on me. He's super relaxed. He's licking and chewing, you know, I would imagine. He just feels relaxed. He's not exactly sure what's going on, so he's going to walk off, and I'm just going to hustle him out here. Going to come up parallel to the gate. Going to let him stop, and then I'm just going to drop the reins and let him relax, okay? That's it. A horse that's really upset, okay, and really anxious at the gate, this may take several attempts. The important thing is that your horse understands that if he wants to move his feet, then he's got to come out here and he's got to hustle, okay? And this is going to be a little bit of work for him, but when he comes back to the gate, everything's going to be nice and quiet and easy, right? And we can just chill right here and we can relax. And there's not going to be any, you know, there's no pressure right here. All right, so I might come over here and I'll rattle the gate. All right, see, that's starting to upset him a little bit. That's okay. I'll just bring him back around. Move his feet some more. Bring him right back over here. Set him back in place. Okay, this is something else that you can add to it, another element. Ride forward, okay? Now, make room here and draw his hip toward the gate. Okay? Back him through. Keeping your hand on the gate at all times. If you're ever going to show in a trail class, this is where all the points come from, right there, okay? All right. Two-handed, fix the gate. Move him off the gate just a little bit. Turn him back across, just like that, okay? That's it. That's all the elements of opening the gate. There you go, good. All right, now come on up, Caroline, get in line. Get right in line with Dawson and Mack. Come on, Mack, come on. There you go, all right, back off a little bit. Back off a little bit, don't put too much pressure. Come on up, Caroline. There you go, that's good, good. Good job, guys. How many?
14.
That'll do.
Well, that was a heck of a lot of work, you know, getting everything put together and getting all these colts brought in, but we did it just so we could have a nice fresh set of heifers to work our young horses on. Now what we'll do is we'll go out there and work our young horses. I know it's not for everybody, and most folks don't even understand it, but I couldn't imagine a better life. Now I know I say this all the time, but I am no horse trainer. I'm just a cowboy who likes to ride really good broke horses. My skills lie in the fact that I can set up a situation for a horse to let them win, and that's what I want to do with these cattle. I just want to teach them that their job is to control this cow. That's what cutting's all about, okay? And so that's all we're going to do, control the cow.